Hello, Lili here. Today we are starting with Class 3, Chapter 3 of your science textbook. The name of the chapter is Eating Habits of Animals. Animals need food to live, grow, and stay healthy. Food also provides energy to them. Animals eat either plants or other animals. Based on the eating habits of animals, we can broadly classify them as herbivorous, carnivorous, and omnivorous. Plants make their own food while animals cannot. Let us discuss the different eating habits of animals. Plant-eating animals. Animals that eat grass, leaves, and fruits are called herbivorous. Cow, goat, deer, monkey, giraffe, and elephant are some examples of herbivorous. You can see in this page, a cow eats grass and leaves, a monkey eats banana, and a giraffe eats leaves. Now, flesh-eating animals. Have you seen a lizard trying to catch insects? A lizard does not eat plants. It feeds on insects. Hence, those animals which feed on other animals are called flesh-eating animals or carnivorous. Lions, wolves, and tigers are some examples of carnivorous. Some birds such as eagle, vulture, and kite also eat the flesh of other animals. These are called flesh-eating birds. Here you can see a tiger eating a zebra and a wolf eating a rabbit. Some animals, such as bears, chipmunks, and chimpanzees, eat both plants and other animals. These animals are called omnivorous. There are some birds, such as crows and robins, that are also omnivorous. Human beings also eat both plant and animal product. Chipmunk, chimpanzee, and robin. How do animals eat? Animals eat different kinds of food. Teeth and other mouth parts of animals help them to eat. Their teeth are designed differently to help them eat their food. Do all animals given below have the same type of teeth? No. Do you know the reason why? Lion, squirrel, and goat. Horse, cow, and sheep are herbivorous animals that have sharp front teeth to bite their grass and leaves. Their wide and flat black back teeth help them to chew the food. Cows and buffaloes swallow their food without chewing it. After some time, they bring the food back from the stomach to the mouth to chew it properly. This is called chewing the cud. Rabbit, rat, hare, and squirrel have sharp front teeth with which they bite nuts, fruits, and seeds. This biting and chewing of food repeatedly and eating in small pieces is called growling. So a buffalo chews its cud, the front teeth of a horse, and a hare growling the food. Here, in the Wonder Box, you can see that the largest mammal, blue whale, does not have teeth. It eats only small animals like shrimps. The tusks of African elephants are the longest teeth in the world. Now, on the next page, we will learn about flesh-eating animals such as lions, tigers, and wolves have sharp and pointed teeth at the front, which help them to tear the flesh. These are special tearing teeth. They also have strong jaws. Their back teeth are flat. These help them to chew the flesh. Some animals, such as snakes and lizards, do not have teeth to tear or chew their food. They open their mouth very wide and swallow the food completely without chewing it. For example, a python can swallow animals as big as a deer. Animals such as dog and cat drink milk or water with their tongue. This method of drinking liquid with the help of the tongue is known as lapping. As you can see here, pointed teeth of mountain lion, a lizard swallowing a prey, and a cat lapping up the milk. Eating habits of some other animals. Frog and lizard catch insects with their long, sticky tongue. A mosquito has a long and pointed tube attached to its mouth. It sucks the blood of animals with the help of this tube. A butterfly, too, has a long tube which it uses to suck nectar from flowers. An elephant uses its trunk to gather and put food into its mouth. It then uses its grinding teeth to chew the food. The elephant also uses its trunk to drink water. A giraffe has a long neck that helps it to reach the branches of tall trees and eat the leaves present on them. Here you can see a frog catching an insect, a butterfly sucking nectar, an elephant eating using its trunk. Food chain. A food chain represents how animals and plants depend on each other for food. Plants can make their own food, hence, they are called producers. Animals cannot make their own food and depend on plants, hence, they are called consumers. This sets up a chain of who eats whom in nature. Look at the simple food chain given below. In food chain 1, the deer eats the grass and the lion eats the deer. In food chain 2, the grasshopper eats the maize, the lizard eats the grasshopper, and the snake eats the lizard. Interdependence of plants and animals. Animals and plants depend on each other in many ways. Animals get food from plants. When animals breathe, they give out carbon dioxide. Plants use carbon dioxide to make food. When plants make food, they give out oxygen. Animals use oxygen for breathing and use it to obtain energy. Some animals and birds live on trees. This shows the interdependence between plants and animals. In this picture here also you can see the interdependence between plants and animals. Now run through the chapter. Herbivores eat grass, leaves, and fruits. Carnivores eat the flesh of other animals. Omnivores eat both plants and other animals. A food chain shows how animals and plants depend on each other for food. Now, track your progress. Answer in one word. A. Biting and chewing the food repeatedly and eating in small pieces is growing. They have sharp front and flat back teeth for biting their chewing plants. Herbivorous animals. The method by which dogs and cats drink milk is lapping. This helps an elephant to gather and put food into its mouth, its trunk. Fill in the blanks. Lion and wolf are examples of carnivorous animals. Flesh-eating animals have sharp and pointed teeth at the front. A frog has long and sticky tongue to catch prey. When animals breathe, they give out carbon dioxide. Care of domestic animals. Animals such as dog, cat, horse, donkey, and other animals that live with us are domestic animals. We provide them food, water, and shelter. Domestic animals are useful to us in many ways. A hen gives us egg and meat. A sheep gives us wool. A cow gives us milk. We can make a variety of products such as curd and cheese from milk. Horse, donkey, and elephant are used to carry loads from one place to another. Horses and donkeys are kept in the stable. Dogs guard our homes. They are kept in kennels. As you can see, a house, a horse kept in a stable, and a dog kept in a kennel. It is believed that dogs were the first animals domesticated by the humans. Goats and sheep were the next few animals that were domesticated. Domestic animals do so much for us. It is our duty to give them proper food, shelter, and care. Their shelter should always be clean. They should be given energy-rich food. In case of sickness and injury, we should take them to a veterinary doctor. A veterinary doctor is someone who treats sick and injured animals. Now, what is carnivorous? Animals that eat the flesh of other animals. Good. Some animals bring back the food from the stomach to the mouth to chew it again. Food chain is a chain that shows the interdependence of animals and plants on each other for food. Gnawing means to bite and chew the food repeatedly and eats it in smaller pieces. Herbivorous means animals that eat only plants. Lapping, the method through which dogs and cats drink liquids, and omnivorous animals that eat both plants and other animals. Now the exercises. Tick the correct answer. Number 1. Which of the following animals is a herbivore? Giraffe. Number 2. Which of the following animals swallows food without chewing it? Python. Number 3. Which of the following is not a domestical animal? Wolf. Number 4. Which of the following animals use its grinding teeth to chew food? An elephant. Number 5. Which of the following gas is used by plants to make food? Carbon dioxide. Fill in the blanks. Number 1. A food chain always starts with a producer. Number 2. Herbivorous eats grass, leaves, and fruits. Number 3. Sheep gives us wool. Number 4. When plants make food, they give out oxygen in the air. Number 5. A butterfly has a long tube which it uses to suck nectar from flowers. True or false? Number 1. In a food chain, animals are called consumers. True. Plant-eating animals have pointed teeth at the front. True. Chimpanzees eat both plants and other animals. True. Cat and dogs use their teeth for lapping up the milk. False. Domestic animals should be given energy-rich food. True. The reasons and the question and answers will refer to the notebook. Now here in this chart, you can complete this crossword like this. Number 1, a flesh-eating animal is carnivore. Number 2, it has a long neck that helps it to reach the branches of a tree is giraffe. Number 3, it gives us eggs, hen. And now across. Number 4, it has a long tube to suck nectar from flowers is butterfly. Number 5, elephants use this to gather and put food into its mouth is trunk. And number 6, this method of drinking are used by dogs and cats is lapping. And number 7, they can make their own food is producers. So here also we will refer to the notebook. In this page, according to you, you can make 2 food chains. For example, first it can be this, then the ant, then the spider, then the snake, or you can just use the carrot, rabbit, and the eagle. Here, let's do this. A hen. A house of a hen is called a coop. House of a dog is kennel. House of a pig is sty. House of a rabbit is burrow. And house of a cow is called shed. So we have done this chapter in the coursebook. Now let's refer to the notebook. Here are some new words for the kids. And here, give reasons. Question number 1. Lions have pointed front teeth. Lions have pointed front teeth because it helps them to tear the flesh. Number 2, horses and sheep have sharp front teeth. Horses and sheep have sharp front teeth because it helps them to bite at the grass and leaves. Number 3, mosquitoes have A long and pointed tube. Mosquitoes have a long and pointed tube called proboscis. It helps to feed themselves by sucking blood of animals and human beings. Elephant has a trunk. Elephant has a trunk because it uses it to gather and put food in its mouth. It also uses the trunk to drink water. Answer the following questions. Number 1. What is the difference between a horse, monkey, and rabbit based on their eating habits? The difference between the eating habits of the horse, monkey, and rabbits are as follows as horse. Horse eats grass, green grass, and leaves with the help of its sharp front teeth and chew it with wide and flat teeth. Monkey eats both plant-based food and animals as food with its big and sharp teeth. Rabbit eats nuts, fruits, and seeds with the help of its sharp front teeth. What do omnivores eat? Give 2 examples of them. Some living beings eat both plants and animals. They are called omnivores, and the example can be bear and chimpanzees. Give 2 differences between plant-eating and flesh-eating animals. You can make this chart: plant-eating animals and flesh-eating animals. Number 1. Animals that eat grass, leaves, and fruits are called herbivores. The examples: cow, goat, elephant, and giraffe. And animals that eat other animals are called carnivores. Examples: lion, tiger, wolf, and leopard. Question number 4. How does a frog catch its prey? Answer is: a frog catches its prey with its long and sticky tongue. Number 5. What do you understand by chewing the cud? The answer is: some animals, like cows and buffaloes, swallow their food without chewing it. After some time, they bring back the food from stomach to the mouth to chew it properly. This is called chewing the cud. Number 6. What is food chain? Explain with the help of an example. A food chain represents how animals and plants depend on each other for their survival. For example, the deer eats grass and the lion eats the deer. Question number 7. What is the difference between lapping and growling? Explain with the help of example. Biting and chewing of food repeatedly and eating in small pieces is called gnawing. Example: hare gnaws the food, whereas drinking liquid with the help of the tongue is called lapping. Example: dogs and cats lap up the milk. And number 8. How are animals, human beings, and plants interdependent on each other? Animals get food from plants. When animals and human beings breathe, they give out carbon dioxide, and plants make their food. When plants make food, they use carbon dioxide to give out oxygen. Human beings and animals use this oxygen for breathing. The last question is: can any food chain be complete without plants? Why or why not? No, food chain cannot be completed without plants, as plants play an important role in the food chain. They use energy from the sun and prepare their own food, and hence they are called producers. Now the worksheets. Worksheet number 1 of page 8. Fill in the blanks. Number 1. Animals such as bear eat plants as well as the flesh of animals. Rabbits, rats, and squirrels gnaw their food. Carnivore has very sharp, pointed teeth to tear the food. A snake swallows its food whole. A frog has a sticky tongue for catching its prey. Match the following: bear, eat plants and flesh; cow, chew the cud; lion, strong jaws; snake, swallows and sharp front teeth; No. Circle the odd one out. Number 1 is lion. Number 2, human being. Number 3, cow. Write the names of these animals in the correct columns. So for herbivores, you can write cow, elephant, and giraffe. For carnivores, wolf, lion, and cat. And for omnivores, bear and crow. Worksheet number 2. Give one word for the followings. Number 1. They are the producers in food chain. Plants. Number 2. He treats sick and injured animals as veterinary doctor. Number 3. It gives us wool as sheep. Number 4. It carry load from one place to another as donkey. Number 5. It guards our homes as a dog. Give reasons for the followings. Number 1. Animals are called the consumers. Animals cannot make their own food and depend on plants, hence they are called consumers. Number 2. Plants are dependent on animals. The answer is, when plants breathe, they give out carbon dioxide. When animals breathe, they give out carbon dioxide. Plants use carbon dioxide to make food. And number 3. Domestic animals should be given energy-rich food. Domestic animals should be given energy-rich food because they help us in many ways, so they need energy to do work. Name 3 domestic animals and their uses. Cow, the uses: it gives milk. The hen, it gives us egg and meat. And a horse, it carries heavy load for us. Choose the correct answer. Number 1. Which of the following animals suck its food? Mosquito. Number 2. Which of the following animals is not a carnivore? Squirrel. Number 3. Which of the following chews its food whole? Python. Number 4. Which of the following starts a food chain? Plants. Give 2 examples for each of the following. Animals that gnaw: rabbit and rat. Animals that suck their food through a tube: butterfly and bee. Animals that use their tongue to lap up water or milk: cat and dog. Answer the questions. Number 1. What do animals need? Why do animals need food? The answer is, animals need food to live, grow, and stay healthy. Describe the type of teeth in carnivores. They have sharp and pointed teeth at the front for tearing flesh and teeth at the back for chewing. Number 3. How does an elephant eat its food? An elephant uses its trunk to gather and put food into its mouth. It then uses its grinding teeth to chew the food. What is a food chain? A food chain shows how plants and animals depend on each other for their food. Number 5. Give 2 ways we can take care of domestic animals. The answer is, their shelter should always be clean. And number 2, they should be given energy-rich food. So if you enjoyed my video, do like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching.